what's up everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So, I've just completed the next set of mini games, and we are going to jump back into MoonVale. And if you remember from the last episode, we kind of left it on a cliffhanger. As you saw, Eric just messaged us, and there was some kind of like strange alarm that went off around the cabin that he is in, and Joseph Whitmore was like, stay inside, you know, don't go outside, and he just left the cabin. And obviously something set off some kind of alarm, and there's something in the woods and outside of that cabin, and I am so curious to find out what it is. So let's go ahead and jump back into the game. Okay, so Eric says, no chance, I can't find anything. There's nothing in this house that would suggest there's an alarm system installed. Okay, that doesn't surprise me, actually. Well, what were you expecting? But everything's been quiet so far. There's something in this house that would suggest there's an alarm system. I mean, it was kind of more of an outside alarm system, it sounded, but... Okay, but everything's quiet so far. Yes. No sign of Whitmore, no alarm. Nothing at all. I don't understand. This alarm system has to be operated somehow. So how does he do it? Where is all the hardware? Have you taken a look around outside and you've really checked every room? Well hidden from prying eyes? I mean, it is very possible it's outside, or there's a room he does not know about. I would say well hidden from prying eyes. I mean, because if you've got a massive alarm system like that, you don't want anyone or anything to know about it. Azrael. Someone just knocked on the door. Oh my god. Dude, don't answer it. What? That's definitely not Whitmore. Maybe something just fell outside. I mean, that's not Whitmore. He's not going to knock on his own door. I mean, he could have forgot his keys, but stay away from that door, whatever you do. Okay, keep calm. What do we do now? I think you should check and see who it is. No, you need to stay away from that door. Do not open it. Knock, knock. Oh, it's unknown. Who is this person? I should have known. Yeah, so there's nothing else on unknown. You've been keeping quiet. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want from us? I wonder if this really is that, what is it, Billy Blake? But the man is gone. We're on our own now. How did you find me? What did you do to him? Did he do something to him, or does he mean like he left? Regardless of what I told you, you wouldn't believe me anyway. You're goddamn right. I'd still like to hear it. I have done nothing to him whatsoever. Okay, what did do something to him? It's not looking good for you. You've lost a significant amount of blood. Why is he talking about us like we're Eric? Your situation is becoming quite concerning. One might even call it critical. Thanks, I'm aware. This is just a scratch. Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm really confused. I don't understand this character at all. They keep thinking we're Eric, but we're not. So I don't know. Do they think we went into the woods? Do they think that we actually are Eric? I mean, is this Adam? Is Adam unknown? And Adam thinks that we actually followed him into the woods? I don't know. I'm so lost and confused about this character. because they are literally referring to us every time they talk that as if we are Eric. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this. I'm just gonna say thanks, I'm aware. What did he tell you? That he was going to help you? Yes, and he did help me. Yeah, like I'm going to tell you. He told me he'd get me out of this forest. I don't know if we want to say that. Maybe we should just go, yes, and he did help me. He did that so you would trust him. Oh, maybe he is a bad guy. I'm so glad that he didn't take those pills. You know, there's something wrong here. You realize straight away. I mean, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, but there is something wrong here. Why wouldn't I know what this individual is talking about? I mean, it all seemed off. I don't know if I thought right away something was off, but completely off. But your sudden encounter, this strange hut in the woods. What was he doing out there? Maybe this is my subconscious. I don't understand this. I'm not Eric. I don't know why you're talking to me. That's none of my concern. I don't know. It was odd that he was out there with the torch. Have you thought about just getting up and leaving? Opening the door and going away? Why should I? I was just about to, actually. I could have left any time. Let's ask, why should I? Just so I can run into someone like you? I'm happy to be here. He's given me no reason to want to leave. Yeah, I mean, so I can run into someone like you? Like, are you knocking at the door? Is this opportunity knocking? You'll wish you did. He won't allow you to leave this forest. Who's he? That's absurd. I don't believe you. What do you mean? What, that man? Or whatever's out there? You know what I mean. I really don't. Even though you might want to pretend otherwise. Yeah, I'm just pretending to be clueless here. But on the inside, you're becoming even more doubtful. It's not too late. I can take you away. Are you being serious? Oh, no, absolutely not. Yeah, are you serious? Who the frick are you? You're not taking Eric. Come with me. I will get you out of this forest. Away from here, to safety. No way, but I don't want your help. You can't even say yes? That's funny. I think it would have been fun if you could say yes. No way. Like, dude, I don't trust you. You're not giving me any information. I don't know who you are, what you're doing here, why you talk to me like I'm Eric. I don't get it. If you stay here, you'll come to regret your decision. I've insured us a head start, but he will return. And when he does, it will be too late. Did you set off that alarm on purpose? That's absolutely insane. Oh, maybe whoever this is set off the alarm. I mean, because we know it's not Jake, because they're not talking like Jake does. I did it for your sake. How do I know I can trust you? You have to give me something. How about, like, your photo? You don't know. But we're both in the same boat. So I assume we're just going to have to take a risk, aren't we? This is a big decision. Meet me outside. I'm waiting. Unknown is now offline. Get back to Eric. There's nobody on the porch. And nobody out back. Whoever knocked must have ran back into the forest. Yes, and I know why. I'm afraid we have a problem. Eric, we need to talk. Yeah, we need to talk. I need to tell you about this unknown person who's been talking to me since the very beginning. It's important you listen to me right now and listen closely. Listen, we don't have much time. Are you visible from the outside? Okay, so it's important you listen to me right now and listen closely. Azrael, what's going on? It's about your unknown visitor. There's someone out in the forest. There's a maniac in the forest. That's what's going on. Okay, so it's about your unknown visitor. He messaged me out of the blue. I've been talking to him these past couple minutes. Okay, so he messaged me out of the blue. Still don't know why. And he thinks I'm you. And no, I don't know what he's called or who he is, which is why I'm so flustered. It's also funny that we're referring to him as a he, because it could also be a she. We don't know, because they're wearing, the shadowed getup and can't see a face or anything like that. So, and no, I don't know what he's called or who he is. Wait, what? He sent you a message to your phone? He thinks it's me inside that house. He must have got the two of us mixed up somehow. That's really the least of your problems right now. I mean, he thinks it's me in the house. But why? What does he want? Apparently just talk to you. He wants to help. He wants to get you out of the forest. According to him, you're in great danger. He set off the alarm, Eric. He says Whitmore is dangerous. What do we do now? Yeah, that was pretty much the gist of it. The problem ain't going to solve itself, that's for sure. So yeah, what are we going to do now? Let's get Eric's thoughts on this. Like, does he want to risk it and go out to whoever that stranger is, or fine? Tell him to come. Have you gone mad? No way. What's your plan? Okay, so you have to have some kind of plan to this. Azrael, listen to me. There's something going on here. I don't think Whitmore is as innocent as he's making himself out to be. But I thought you said you trusted him. What do you mean? Excuse me? Yeah, but I thought you trusted him. Or did you just tell us that? Did you lie again, Eric? You keep this up, there will be no more flirting. Wait, let me explain to you on the phone. That's much easier. Okay, sure, call me. Yeah, good idea. Okay, call me.
After I heard the knock, I went through the house again. I was looking for something to defend myself with, so I went to the fireplace to get the poker. And in the fireplace, there was an envelope, pitch black and half burned.
Like ours.
But its content wasn't. In the envelope, there was a card, just like the one we found in Adam's car. Whitmore must have tried to burn it and...
It was a mistake to bring you here.
What? No. What was that shot?
Get out!
What was that shot in the alarm? Answer me!
Get out! No!
Did he throw him out of his house? Okay, so he just threw him out. So what was all this about? He needs to get out of there, he's in danger, and now all of a sudden this guy just throws him out. I mean, maybe he shot it unknown? I don't know, but it's definitely, it's picking up pace. So let me get these mini games done and we're going to come right back in. All right, we are back and we're going to hop back into our conversation with Eric. So please tell me you heard all that. Oh yeah, I did, from start to finish, every single word. Your connection was stable. The call never cut out, thankfully. I don't even know what to say. I mean, apart from how crazy that was. Same here, what's gotten into him. Crazy is putting it lightly. The alarm, that card in his fireplace. And then the shot. This is more than just crazy, Eric. There was no way Whitmore would have explained any of that to you. There was a shot? I mean, I did hear it. Okay, so there's no way Whitmore would have explained any of that to you. Guess we'll go with that one. Could have been just why he threw him out. He wasn't going to tell him anything. You think he shot that stranger? The one you were talking about? No, I don't think so. Yes, definitely. Who knows? I mean, I'm going to go with who knows. It's possible, but I don't know. I mean, and we haven't heard from the stranger. Whatever happened, I haven't come across him yet. Okay, he hasn't messaged me again either. Honestly, that's a relief. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay, so he hasn't messaged me again either. It's coming down in buckets. And my flashlight is still at Whitmore's. I mean, you have one on your phone. I don't believe this. Any of it. I'm just glad you got out of the hut in one piece. How's your leg? Where even are you right now? Okay, so I'm going to say I'm just glad you got out of the hut in one piece, because that could have been bad. Okay, so group chat. So what's up? Have you set off yet? Well, more or less. You never believe what happened to us. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, Charlie, you're here. Good. Okay, so you're never going to believe what happened to us. Apparently, our dear Mr. Whitmore isn't as innocent as he led Eric to believe. Eric is on his own. Whitmore won't escort him out after all. Okay, so, yeah, Whitmore was not as innocent as he let Eric think. Excuse me? He went completely nuts. I honestly thought he was about to attack Eric any second. Let's say his hospitality reached its limits. I mean, I thought he was going to attack Eric. Whitmore threw me out. Seriously? Okay, so Ash is online. And there was an insanely loud alarm before that. He must have shot something in the woods, and Eric made a surprising discovery in his fireplace. I think that's the most important piece right there. Could we maybe postpone the in-depth explanation? First and foremost, I have to get out of this forest. You're right, that's our number one priority. Are you even physically able to? I think we can all agree on that. Yeah, I mean, that's our top priority, is getting him out of the woods. Yes, I agree. Eric, I'm coming to get you. You really think that's necessary? I was just about to suggest that. Yes, Charlie, good idea. I mean, Eric's probably going to poo-poo on the whole idea, but I think it's a good idea. There needs to be two people here. Nonsense. I can manage on my own. But you don't even have your flashlight. I just need a moment. By the way, you forgot his flashlight in Whitmore's hut. Sure, take your time. Just for a change, I'm not going to get involved. That's hilarious. Okay, so we'll bring up the flashlight. Yeah, but that's not a problem. The sun is starting to come up. Okay, well, that's a good sign. There's a path here that leads straight to the fence. Whitmer told me about it earlier. It sounded like I should be by the cars in under an hour. Yeah, and then? You think you're going to drive to town with that leg? Not a chance. Forget it. I'm coming to get you. Stop whining. Accept the help, Eric. Don't say anything. I mean, accept the help. I think it's going to happen regardless. Yes, please. Fine. I'll send you my location. My phone should be charged enough to do that now. And then we'll meet at the fence. I'll be at Darkrise quicker than you can say, well, Darkrise. We should have done this ages ago. I wonder who's doing whom a favor here. I mean, yeah, we should have actually done this a while ago. Because Charlie could have already been there, and he could have been there with Eric. Are you sure it's not far anymore, Eric? Yes. V, who's opening the shop today? Or probably Vi. Could be Vi or V. Today's Friday, so that's Trish. Oh. Okay, but you've got a key too. We'll come straight to the diner then. Is that possible? Yes, of course. Awesome. See you later then. Oh, so, Violet works at a diner then. Oh, and if anything happens, call me immediately. I can't read your messages when I'm driving. All right, we'll do that and put your phone on loud. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, then see you later. Well then. I'd best start walking. Be careful, okay? Tell us when you're there. Okay, so be careful, okay? I will be. See you later. Okay, so Eric's offline. Okay, Ash is sending us a private message. Hey, just one last thing. Yes, better make it quick. Go ahead, I've got time. Yes? I have no idea what was going on earlier. But it's good that you were with him. Of course, it's no problem. I didn't really do much. He'd have done the same for me. I mean, he'd done the same for me. I know. Oh, and another thing. Okay, so that's Becky's Diner. Okay, this is the diner they'll be headed to. Ooh. Oh, I want that burger. And some cake. Oh man, look at that burger. That looks like Richie sitting there eating across from that person. Sun Street 12 opens at 7:30 a.m. It says 4.3 stars. That's pretty good. Great service. They even cater to vegetarians and vegans. I go there every lunch break, varied but simple menu. I recommend them to everyone. The best food anywhere in Red Log and the best service, 5 out of 5. It's been long enough and it's really time to fix that sink in the men's room. If you do that, I'll give you back the full 5 stars, thanks. These burgers are just the best burgers in the world. I mainly come here for the cute waitress. Julie, will you marry me? Why is there no more homemade apple pie? Right now it's, I'm going to give him a 5 because we can do that. Well deserved and true with the achievement. Rate any place on the map app. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so this is the diner they'll be headed to. Are you there a lot? That's where Violet works. Looks nice. Yeah, are you guys there a lot? Definitely looks good. I want one of them burgers. Yeah, we are. I thought maybe you'd like to come too. I'm sure they'd be delighted. And Ash is offline. Huh. Oh, Nymos is on. Unsent messages detected. Attempting to load in messages from network provider. I bet we're going to get one that's from Jake or something. Decrypting messages. I don't know if it'll be now, but I bet that's how we're going to get a little something from him. Success. Beginning a message. Hey, Azrael, our messages aren't going through somehow. It's probably just the messenger. Maybe they've got technical issues or something. So, no idea when these messages are going to reach you, but Lily said I should send them anyway. But that's not the point. Sorry. I'm a mess. I have to tell you something. It was Richie. It was him, all of it. Oh, well, I already knew that. You're a little late on the uptake there, Thomas. I already knew that. He kidnapped Hannah. Damn. Richie. I just don't believe it. Apparently he called Jessie. She said he's in the mine. Okay, so this all makes sense. So they were still at the cabin. And this was all when this was going down, and we were working with Jake and talking to Alan Bloomberg, or is it Bloomgate or Bloomberg? I think it was Bloomgate. So when we were talking to him and Jake, this is what they were trying to send us, but it wasn't coming through. Okay, now it makes more sense now. Okay, so he's in the mine, and really that's all we know so far. Cleo and Lily are with her, and they're trying to calm her down, but I think she's had a sort of nervous breakdown. I hope she can calm down, and then she might be able to tell us more. No idea what happens next. We need to get back to Dustwood, but how are we supposed to do that without our cars? I really hope this messenger starts working again soon. End of message. Nymos is now offline. Ugh, man. All right, everyone, we are going to end it there. It's getting very, very interesting. So those messages, now we know, were from when everything was going down, when everything was happening. They weren't getting through to us, which is very, very interesting. So it does make you wonder if we're going to know who Hannah noticed at the end of Duskwood. Like who was there, who showed up at the mine. You know, it obviously couldn't have been the group because they didn't have their cars, apparently, because Thomas just said we don't have our cars. And, oh man, it makes you wonder. I really think either it was Richie coming out of the mine and he's actually alive because of Jake, or she saw Jake coming out of the mine. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what we're going to get more from Nymos, because it's very interesting. And I really have the feeling that the last messages, I'm starting to think we're not going to get Jake just yet. But I think the last messages we see, probably close to the end of the chapter, are going to be from him telling us about, him leaving and what was going on and stuff like that. Because, at the end of the last episode, we saw where Bloomgate, was outside and he had found a book bag, and then he found a hoodie, and then he found Jake's mask. And so, Jake went off into who knows where. And I think he probably messaged us, and whatever was happening with Nymos, letting the messages come through, like, it's finally, allowing them. Like, it's something blocked it, and now they're coming through. So just let me know your theories down below. I mean, it makes a lot more sense now with the context of Thomas. And it was so funny when he was like, oh, it was Richie. It's like, oh, yeah, we already knew that, Thomas. But, but I'm definitely enjoying this episode or chapter of MoonVale, and I hope you are as well. Please leave me a like. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.